Look, everyone. Jamie is meeting Dakota for the first time. I changed Jamie into a sleeper because she's very, very tired and she looks like she's about to go to sleep any minute. And like she's stirring a little bit, but she's super tired from her trip from Florida. And, she has to now adjust to cold weather here in Jersey. Hi, Dakota. Dakota is in his outfit from yesterday, but now he's playing with his green horsey rattle. And so they've been laying here and napping with each other. And they're getting along so far very, very well. No crying, nothing. They're just being both very, very good babies. And let's see, I hope she doesn't cry that I took away her passy. But she's so beautiful. She really is so beautiful. I was brushing her hair before, and she took the brush out of my hand. So, I was giving her little bangs. I thought she looked really cute in bangs. And she's holding on to her adorable little teddy that is so cute. And it has like a little passy around its neck. Cutest thing. Cute, cute. Dakota likes his new rattle, and before he was like shaking it and everything, making noise. But now he's just settling down. Before they were actually holding hands. I think they're going to get along really, really well. There's Jamie, close-up of Jamie. Beautiful baby. Very beautiful. Her details are awesome. When I took off her clothes before, I put on underneath is the Christmas diaper that Stephanie sent as extras from her yard sale. So I put it on Jamie. The diaper that she was in was a little bit big on her, so I could use it for a bigger baby. So I put on a small diaper, and that Christmas diaper fits perfectly on her. Hi, Dakota. Hi, handsome baby. I have a story to tell, actually, that happened today, and it was quite upsetting, and I learned from the incident, trust yourself, trust yourself. I'm over at my father's house for a couple of days, and my father's housekeeper, I hadn't seen her in a really long time, and she was cleaning up when I got here, and she stopped me. She was saying, oh, I love the baby. She's from Portugal, and she has a very heavy accent, but we can communicate very well. She's, as long as she speaks slowly and clearly, we could communicate. But she was really all excited, and she said something along the lines of, like, oh, I love those babies. I want to get one of those babies. So I said, great, and then I was all excited. I was going to do, I figured I could do a reaction video, finally, and it would be a reaction, inside my father's house, but still, nonetheless, I could do a video having somebody, holding the babies and such. So she actually wanted the Charlemagne doll because she wants a bigger doll. And I was trying to, she said that she wanted to get it for her 3-year-old granddaughter. And I was trying to explain to her it's not for children. And she says, oh, don't worry, no worries. And I kept saying, it's really, and then also the thing was with the wig, and how kids are, she's just going to pull that whole wig right off. And she goes, oh, don't worry, right? So I brought Charlemagne out, and I also wanted to get a reaction. Then I figured, I was going to bring some other dolls out, to have her hold a micro preemie baby, and a preemie baby, and Dakota, of course, Dakota. Well, the first baby that I ended up giving her, because she was very enamored by Dakota, all right? And I spoke to her very clearly, and I said to her, how very... you have to be very, very, very careful with Dakota because, and I explained to her why, and how you have to hold it like a real baby, and you have to be extremely gentle and stuff. I don't know if there was a communication gap or something. So I handed her Dakota, and then I went to, I get the camera, because I was going to, videotape it, and she was holding Dakota in a completely inappropriate manner, so that his head is going back, completely falling back, and she's not supporting the head, the neck at all. I almost had a fit. I mean, major, and I yelled. I said, no, and because it's bad enough that Dakota has this little tear in the front of his neck. Well, because of what she did, and I will never, ever allow somebody who's never held a silicone baby to ever hold this doll. She made his tear about a half bigger. Not 2 times bigger, but half bigger. This was my fault, because I should have trusted myself, and I was thinking, I should never allow somebody who's never held a silicone baby to hold him, or hold anyone until they, show a few minutes. Now, I didn't want to insult her or anything, and she seemed to understand, and when I put it in her arms, she was cradling it, and I was speaking to her extremely clearly about this, and how to hold him and stuff. I turned my back literally for 6 seconds, and I turn around, and she's holding him completely inappropriately. And now I definitely have to send the baby back to Melissa McCrory to fix that hole, the tear, because I don't trust myself now. I don't know that I could be careful enough with him without tearing him even more. So I tried not to make a big deal out of it or anything, because she's, often at my father's help, and she helps take care of him, sees to him and stuff, that things are well, and, the house, the food is stocked, and the place is clean, and, having just somebody else in the house with him. But I learned my lesson about that. Trust myself. Don't just, especially with a silicone doll, don't just be laissez-faire, and don't assume she understands or anybody understands. You know what happens when you assume, right? And I don't even want to show his tear now, because it's upsetting. I don't want anybody to think of him like that with a tear. I'm just going to be sending him to Melissa McCrory to fix it, and then he'll be back as good as new. He had to be fixed anyway, I understand, but lessons learned with this. And lesson learned, I'm sure you guys know this already, probably. She, and even more so, I should have realized, a flag. I mean, when she's saying that she wants to give Charlamagne to her granddaughter, and I said, it's not a good idea, and she goes, oh, don't worry. That was already showing sort of a behavior that was really inappropriate for a silicone doll. And so, okay, that's it. So I was upset, but I got over it, because I understand. I'm not going to make a big deal. Dakota is, I love him, but my father is a human being, and, my father's more important. I don't want to upset, the relationship with her and helping out my dad. And so, yes, I was upset for 10 minutes after, but, that's over. It's over, and I learned my lesson. And thank goodness Melissa McCrory can fix it. Thank goodness. So yeah, Melissa, if you're watching this is hello, Melissa Sue. That little tear that was there is now probably another 1/10 of an inch or an 1/8 of an inch bigger. Okay? So, courtesy of Lucy, my dad's housekeeper. Okay, drama over. What's more important is, there's my baby Jamie. Look at Jamie. Beautiful little Jamie. Sometimes I look at her, and I say, she might be able to even be a boy. Maybe. with a little bit of shorter hair on the side. She could be, right? Dakota's all boy to me, though. Even his, when I look online and I see the Precious kit, which is basically the same thing as he is, except with anatomically correct girl. I look at it and I say, like, no, this definitely looks like a boy. So you're going to stay a boy, Dakota. Okay? And don't worry, I'm going to get your neck fixed, I promise. Like you'll have a little bit of surgery, but you'll be all better and brand new in no time, okay? And I'm sorry I let that lady hold you so unprofessionally and terribly precariously. I'm sorry. I learned my lesson about that, okay? You're always going to be special, Dakota, okay? Okay, Jamie. So what do you think? You like your baby brother? They don't talk to me yet. They're still not. It's okay. That's okay. Okay, you guys. You have a good night's sleep, my little babies. My little babies. And hope you have a good day, Friday, everybody. And keep smiling. Keep shining. Know when you can. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Alright, so thank you for watching. And remember, reborn power. Reborn power. And necks that are stable. Hint, hint, hint. Okay, bye guys.